What up, people of the world? Special Caesar and friends coming at you with more sweet tabletop cosmic horror. Welcome back to our Call of Cthulhu campaign. I am Special Caesar, and I will be your keeper of arcane lore for the evening. Thank you for joining us, friends and unwitting sacrifices. Just before we get started, I'd like to take the opportunity once more to mention the Discord server I've finished setting up in celebration of reaching 1,000 subscribers. The link is in the description below, so do please come along and check it out. We have a special lobby there where you're able to come in, talk to the players, talk to the characters, mention any suggestions you have for them or give any feedback. So we deeply appreciate it if you stopped by and said hi. Now, tonight our investigators will be continuing the Saturnine Chalice scenario available on Roll20 in the Deadlight module pack. If you haven't already had an opportunity to check out part 1, I suggest you go back and watch that episode first, so that not only will you have a better understanding of everything that's happening in the house tonight, but also because it was a hell of a lot of fun. This week we have a full crew of players again, so without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the table Duane, playing as Guy Fontaine.
Hello, everyone.
Kev, playing as Abraham Lincoln.
Hi all.
Martin, playing as Sterling Lake.
Everyone, feel free to message Sterling in the chat or whatever, stuff you guys do.
Paul as Vinny Bufalino.
Hello from sunny Arizona.
And finally, once more, Elena as Frances Walsted.
Buonasera a tutti e buon divertimento.
I have no idea what that means. You say it you say something like along those lines each week, and I keep meaning to ask you what it means, but I always forget.
It means good evening, everyone. It translates roughly to enjoy or have fun.
Great. Okay, thank you. As usual, can all players please make sure they have the indefinite insanity boundary number to hand, the one that they noted at the start of the scenario, so that they can keep track of it as we progress. And with that, unless anyone else has anything further they wish to add, I suggest we all commence the Call of Cthulhu. On their way through the delightful Lovecraft countryside, travelling to Newsburyport for a weekend getaway, our investigator party was subject to a faulty engine and had no choice but to make their way to a nearby mansion in search of a telephone they could use to contact the nearest garage. Upon entering the house, they were greeted by the owners and their help and invited to stay for dinner. But as the evening progressed, it became apparent that things were not all as they seemed. A demon, taking the form of the host's deceased wife, Evangeline, has been terrorizing the investigators ever since they set foot in the building, even going as far as appearing to steal some of Frances's memories while she was standing in the kitchen. Trying to get to the bottom of things, our intrepid heroes have been exploring the house and have just stumbled upon a hatch in the floor of the servants' quarters that looks like it leads to the basement. We now resume play with the investigator party making their way down the basement steps. And I shall move you all across to that map. You should be able to see all your tokens where we left them. Paul, with Vinny, when you left last episode, at the end, I just followed everyone around with him. So he was safe and kept up with them all, basically. Can everyone see the map?
Yep. Yes.
Not that it makes a huge amount of difference, because there isn't actually a map at the moment. It doesn't make a huge difference because there's no map for the basement. So we're just doing all of this as theatre of the mind. But you at least have an understanding of the layout of the house again. So, under an old worn rug found at the foot of the bed in the servants' quarters is a trap door that leads to the basement under the house. A pull string at the top of the stairs turns on the lights. Most come on, but some flicker and fail, leaving areas in patched darkness. From what you can see, the basement is a huge storage area with old furniture stacked against walls. Boxes contain items of sentimental value, such as Veronica's childhood doll collection, Evangeline's old clothes, and Augustus's childhood toys. I'm assuming you will progress down into the basement. Is anyone...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is anyone staying up in the bedroom?
Oh.
No.
Okay. So as you reach the foot of the stairs and look around, you hear soft crying heard in the far southeast corner of the basement, one that is swathed in shadow.
Shine my torch in that direction.
You see... Sorry, yeah.
Could I make a psychology check to see if this is true crying or something fake?
Yeah, make a psychology roll.
Ooh, it's the first time we've done that, isn't it?
Very good. Hard success. Be sure to check that off. Yes, from what you can tell, it's just sincere, someone sorrowfully crying.
Okay. Who's there? What's the problem?
My husband, my poor husband, Jeremiah.
What's wrong with Jeremiah? Your husband. Is this Rosemary? Are you in the basement?
Yeah, we're at the back of the basement. My poor husband, Jeremiah.
Can we see who's crying?
There are boxes in the way. You're going to have to move closer.
Of course. I will try to move at an angle where I can see, but not be absolutely close, but have the gun ready.
Okay.
Mrs. Linwood, is that you? Stand up. Come out.
Vinny's going to get his gun ready.
No problem. So moving around the boxes of childhood possessions that are stacked and oddly placed here and there, a few barrels, you suddenly hear creaking sounds behind you. And as you turn, you see dolls and teddy bears that weren't in their current positions now staring at you from freshly opened crates, while others look up from the previously clear floor. Can you all make a sanity check for me as the dolls and teddies seem to have moved on by themselves?
I would scare the shit out of anybody.
I'm not doing. Sterling's well shook up about this place.
Oh, Francis, critical success on your sanity roll.
Whoa, yeah. What do I win?
I'd say you don't lose... Yeah, what do I win? You don't lose any sanity. Everyone else who succeeded loses 1 sanity. And Sterling, can you roll a d3 for me, please, to see how much sanity you lose?
Oh, I hit it by mistake, sorry.
That's all right. Sterling? Okay, cool.
Doing
Thanks. Yeah, cool. So that's 2 you lost. And can you then roll a d14 for me to see what your involuntary action is?
Yeah, sorry, what do I need to roll? A D12, did you say?
D14, yeah.
D14, sorry. Roll.
Six. Once again, you start laughing and wailing uncontrollably.
Nice.
There's something oddly funny about these teddies and dolls coming to life and staring at you.
Can I pick one up and play with it, or are they...
You can pick one up, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Sterling's laughing and having a bit hysterically, he'd probably start playing with one of the dolls or something.
Mama!
Yeah.
Mama! So as
I'm
you,
still watching that corner where the voice came from, so is it?
Yeah, so as you move
there?
closer to the corner, the light above it begins to flicker and the soft crying can be heard again. As you look, you see Rosemary hunched over the mindlessly gurgling figure of Jeremiah lying in her lap. As she weeps, rivulets of blood streak down her face and you realise suddenly in horror that her eyes are missing. There are gouge marks in her cheeks and around her eye sockets, and as you approach them both, her mangled face turns towards you as she raises a trembling hand, with fresh tatters of bloody flesh protruding from under her broken and cracked fingernails. Letting out a spine-chilling shriek that curdles your blood, she disappears in darkness once more as the light flickers off. And when it comes back on, they are both still, a pair of what must be month-old corpses silently lying in their place. Can everyone please roll for sanity again once more?
I don't like this place. Is anybody else thinking it might be a nice evening for a walk? Back to the car.
Sorry, there's a bit of delay on that scream.
Why did... Oh, did it? I did.
Oh, our journalist this time.
Yeah, Guy, you've not gone crazy for like at least a couple of games, right?
Okay, so everyone who succeeded, just knock one sanity off, please. And Guy, can you roll a d4 for me?
Okay. Only a 1.
Just a 1. And then a d14 as well, please, for your involuntary action.
As we hear the disappointment in the keeper's voice.
Only a 1.
I think the disappointment in everyone's voice. We're looking forward to seeing what Guy does this time when he goes crazy. 9. So...
Oh, sorry, mistake. I was trying to change mine.
That's okay. Guy, you burst into tears when you see this.
Oh dear! Oh, this is what an awful, terrible thing to see. Poor Mrs. Linwood and her husband. Whoever did this to them, they've got to pay for this.
And you
So
hear...
this is the...
Yeah.
Sorry, this is the butler and the maid, isn't it?
That's correct, yeah. So they were moving initially and crying, and now the light flickered on and off, and they've just turned into pair of corpses.
Yeah, but we've just been talking to them upstairs, and we've got month-old corpses downstairs.
That's correct, yeah.
Should I make a medicine check to see if they're really, really dead?
Yeah.
Just mostly dead.
I can't go. As far as I know, they really are dead, folks.
Well, there's only one thing to do. Check their pockets for cash.
Yeah, you can tell by the smell, you know.
Get a BLT sandwich. Check. Can't tell by the smell, yeah. Guy, you believe that they're okay. No. You believe that she may have clawed her own eyes out.
Oh, goodness.
From your medicine check.
She did this to herself. That's unimaginable.
But do you think she's okay?
Well, truthfully, no, I can't tell. I thought she could be revived, but now I'm doubting my own assessment.
Can I have a look around to see if I can find any boxes of journals or anything? And I suppose I better have a quick scan to see if the toys are doing anything weird.
Yeah, you can make a spot hidden as well to see if you can find any journals or anything nearby.
Oh, hang on. What the hell's gone on there? Sorry, my character sheet's gone weird.
Gone weird how?
Oh, that's all right. It's gone back. I think it just took a long time to load for some reason.
Right. So as you're looking around through the boxes, you look up and you see a pair of dirty, tattered feet from where you're shining the torch in the box. They appear with broken toenails and dead, decaying flesh. And you look up and see Evangeline standing before you. And we're going to need to roll for initiative. You won't be surprised by this because of your hard success. Very good.
So you need to put up the chart.
Then we'll just get the thing up. Give it a second because sometimes... Actually, one person do it because... Well, no, let me just clear removal turns. Okay, now do it.
Do we do initiative from the character sheet?
It's under combat.
You go to combat and click on the dexterity part. But you've got to click on your character on the screen first.
Thanks.
Just getting Evangeline's now.
I still don't see it.
It's under combat, and the leftmost one, dexterity, to turn tracker.
Oh, it doesn't say initiative. Okay.
Yeah, lovely. And then if you've got guns out, which I believe, Vinny, you said you did.
Yes.
If you had your gun ready,
So
please
did I.
add 50 to your dex if you haven't done that already. I hope Abraham has already, because otherwise that's an astoundingly high initiative. Lovely, thank you. And then descending. So starting it off is Vinny Bufalino. Abraham gives a start, and you all spin around and see Evangeline standing amidst you, breathing heavily and
Right.
cackling.
And I basically do a quick reaction shot at it. Her.
Okay, quick reaction
Without
shot.
even thinking.
So just a one burst, you're in point blank, so you get a bonus die.
Ah,
You do get a bonus die because you're within 15 yards. That changes
Oh,
nothing
boy.
though, unfortunately.
yeah, all right.
So, yeah. Your shot goes wide and misses her.
I love it.
Would you like to move anywhere? You've got 8 feet of movement, or 15, 16 feet.
Well, I was close to her right now.
She's kind of standing in the middle of all of you, so it depends how you imagine you were spaced out in the bedroom, in the basement.
Yeah, I'll move back to one of the little corners.
Okay. Abraham.
Let's on the screen we've got, for argument's sake, that she's somewhere like this.
Yeah, I'll move her in so you can see her. It's a bit more. Is that better?
Ooh, she's big ass.
She's not that big, yeah.
She's an ogre.
So yeah, the thing is, the basement covers the whole house, and you're in the
yeah.
So it's quite a large basement, and yeah, you can kind of give an idea of.
Step to there and give her a lovely burst of my favourite toy.
Okay,
And
so
why I've gone orbits is I don't know.
bonus die cancelling out the penalty die, so straight shots. How 95? That is a failure, not a fumble.
It's not fumble now.
No. So unfortunately, you miss. Your shots all go wide again. Maybe she startled you. She just came out of nowhere. Would you like to move anywhere?
I moved so that I'm sort of not getting into line of fire of everybody else.
Okay. That's fine. She moves for you, almost levitating. She doesn't walk. She just moves along, her toenails scraping along the sandy floor in the basement. And she is going to take a swing at you. Would you like to dodge or fight back?
Dodge.
Okay, 1 second. She gets a success, which is 37 over 60, regular success. You need a success or higher to dodge, because the defender gets the tie. You do get a successful dodge, so she swipes at you with clawed fingernails. You manage to dodge out of the way. Very good. Frances, your turn.
Why are we all shooting this nice lady? You haven't even said hello at first. Maybe we come in peace, kind of thing. Does she react at all to what I'm saying?
No, she just turns and growls, drooling slightly. Drooling more than you are.
Okay, so, well, I'm looking at her and I say, no, the drooling is mine. And boom, I shoot her.
Okay. It's point blank range. If it's a single shot, you get a bonus die on it.
Okay, so... yeah, correct. I think it would have been the Remington because... yeah. Oh, okay, what am I doing wrong? No, it's just slow. Bonus die, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Wrong, sorry.
That's right. Just click the bonus penalty, and that turns into a 70. So, unfortunately, you miss as well. Just must be dark. Must be dark down there in the basement.
Mostly fast.
And it's confusing with her moving around so erratically and quickly and swinging, and in the darkness you can't quite see and make out what's going on.
Crap shots.
Or just crap shots. I'm making excuses for you all. Guy.
I think I'll try a fighting maneuver to bring her to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that will give others advantage in attacking her.
Okay.
All right, and so...
She will try and fight back.
Well, what's that? I'm trying the fighting maneuver.
Yeah, she will try and fight. Oh, okay.
She will.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my brawling is what I'm using here, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Whoa! Extreme success.
Very nice. So she needs a critical in order to achieve a victory here. She only gets a hard success. So you managed to do what you wanted to do.
I'm going to try to keep my weight on her and keep her claws out of reach. If my extreme counts for anything, then I'm just going to try to pin her to the ground as much as possible.
So I imagine you coming from behind her and locking your arms around her, bear hugging her, which locks her arms to her side, and then just going to the ground with her, taking her down. Okay, lovely, thank you. Sterling.
I am going to... can I try and, I guess, confuse her? I'm not sure what I would roll to, confuse her. Would that be charm or...
Yeah, confuse her how? In what way?
I was going to throw her the doll and be like, Veronica says you were a shit mother to her, and see if it kind of messes her up.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Yeah, try and intimidate.
Okay. I'm not great at that, but probably better than trying to attack her. Intimidate. Yes, okay. Let's see. Oh, yes, I did.
Very nice. Make sure you check that off.
Well, I can be intimidating and charming.
So she hears what you said, and she starts foaming at the mouth and frothing and writhing angrily. Guy, it's all you can do to hold on to her at this moment, as she seems to increase her volatility. She didn't
Hold still. Hold still. We're trying not to destroy you, but you've got to cooperate.
Vinny.
Oh, sorry. Yep, I'm going to walk over and put the gun right to her head and point blank.
Okay, so it would be point blank, but because she is locked in with Guy wrestling her, it is difficult to get a shot. I know you said, speaking descriptively, you're putting the gun right to her head, but in terms of game mechanics, it would be a penalty die to make sure you don't, she doesn't dodge out of the way and you end up shooting Guy, sort of thing.
Understood. Mm-hmm.
So it would be a straight shot. You wouldn't get the bonus die, unfortunately, for
Okay.
point blank.
And that's a miss.
That is a miss. So yeah, she's writhing and kicking around, rolling about. As I said, it's all Guy can do to hold on to her, and obviously she just pulls her head to one side as you release the trigger.
Yeah, he just had to try.
No problem. Abraham.
And then I want to move back.
Okay.
I will step up to her and pull the blackjack with my right hand from my pocket, holding my gun in the left, and then I shall smack her over the head with a blackjack.
Okay, that's a bonus die as well, because she's on the ground and being restrained by Guy.
Sorry, I've just lost the screen. There we go. Owner stuff. Oh,
very
0-4.
nice. That turns into an extreme success. Unfortunately, it's not piercing, is it? So it's just
yeah, it's bludgeoning.
Max damage plus damage bonus, which is 12. Should be 12 damage. So you crack her on the head, and you're not sure if you did it too hard or if it's just because she's some kind of corpse or what. You just don't understand it, but her head implodes and brains come spattering out her nose and scatter across the floor, and she lies still.
Perfectly fine with that.
She lies still and has been defeated. Very nice.
All over Guy Fontaine, too.
All over Guy. Yeah, Guy, you're covered in blood and viscera. Old blood.
It looks good on you, my friend. Don't worry.
I wipe myself off as carefully as I can, not to get it on any mucous membranes.
Does it do anything else? I mean, does it look like it's going to, stand up again or fade away and appear somewhere else or anything like that?
Evangeline's just a corpse.
Like a dead thing?
She's just a corpse at the moment, just a twitching corpse on the floor now.
Still twitching.
Is there any reaction from those toys and dolls?
No, they're just watching onwards, just ominously staring.
Are they moving? Still?
The dolls? No.
No, just remember, dolls, he did say that she was a bad mum. So I just want to watch to make sure that what happens if the twitching is the head starting to reform or anything like that. Or
No, nothing
that
like that.
might pop up.
Okay. Yeah, no problem, but at the moment nothing seems to be happening with that. She's just lying on the floor, blood spreading out in a pool around her. What would everyone else like
Right,
to do?
our job's here done. Let's go. Everyone is quite keen to leave. Is there anything else in the cellars that?
Not as far as you can see. That was pretty much it. Just the decomposing bodies of the Linwoods and these boxes of toys that are all staring at you, watching you.
The only thing I've been thinking as we're going around, the only thing I'm a bit concerned about, that they specifically said don't go upstairs into the private areas up there, and that's the only place they've kind of barred us from. What do you want to do? Do you want to go and look at those places, or just kind of see if anything's changed with the Linwoods and whatever else is going on?
Have we looked at everything here in the basement?
You're asking me?
I'm asking the rest of the group.
Right.
Well, I did a search and only found creepy lady.
Okay. You did a search and you found a creepy lady. I see.
Perhaps we could all do a quick search.
Don't do any searches anymore, Agent Lincoln. Then.
That makes good sense.
Yes, watch the corpses, Agent Lincoln, while we search around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll grab hold of Guy's sleeve and go wherever he goes, or whoever is the next to me. Because he just spoke, so I grab his sleeve.
Okay. Others want to check spot hiddens?
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Oh,
Vinny
Vinny.
probably knocked something over.
Yeah, please roll a d3 for me as you trip over a crate and bash your knee painfully against it.
Oh.
Oh.
2. So you do take 2 points of damage. But
You've
obviously,
still got some armor on.
yeah, if you have armor on, be sure to take any armor off that.
Vinny, are you alright there?
Oh, I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Why are you picking boxes?
I just didn't see it.
Okay. As long as you're right. And
Oh, I'm all right. I'm gonna pick up one of the. I want to pick up one of the dolls and smash its head against the table.
Wow. Okay.
It's a bit vicious.
going a
What have
bit.
Doll ever done to you? He's had a bad childhood, you know.
Meanwhile, did I spot anything with my spot hidden?
You're fairly certain that you've found everything in the basement with your spot hidden.
Okay.
You've looked around, checked all the corners. There doesn't seem to be anything more down there for you.
Have we noticed anything unusual about the smashed doll?
No, it's just a doll with a smashed head now.
Is it still staring at us? Is it
One of its
moving at
eyes
all?
has popped out, and it's
Okay.
just
Why did you do this to me?
Did the others react?
no, nothing happened.
Okay. All right.
Okay, why don't we go upstairs and check on the Waylands and see if anything has changed now that Evangeline has been destroyed.
Yes. Yes, let's do that. And
Check on
and
Augustus and Veronica.
Of course, and I'm up the stairs.
Yeah, let's get out of this creepy place. As I rub my knee.
Okay, so as you move up the stairs, you take one final look back into the basement, and are startled or not so startled to see that the body of Evangeline has vanished.
Yeah. Not so startled.
Not so surprised.
And now you're back on the map in the servants' room.
Has the residue from her innards that splattered over me, whatever I couldn't wipe off, has that also just sort of gone now?
No, you're still caked in blood.
Ugh.
Should we go to the kitchen and let you have a bit of a wash off?
Sure. I'll be quick.
So I think that was this room. Was that right?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a person that's a dead person that isn't a dead person that is a dead.
So Rosemary turns to you as you come in and says, "Oh, are you coming for more drink? Oh my, what on earth happened to you, sir? Are you all right?"
Oh, yes, Rosemary, just a bit of an accident. We took a wrong turn and stumbled about a bit.
Stumbled about? My goodness, you're covered in blood here. And she takes off her apron immediately and starts wiping the blood off you with her apron.
No, that's okay. I'll just use the sink here, thank you. By the way, Rosemary, do you have a twin sister?
Twin sister, dear? No, not that I know of. Why do you ask?
Oh, we just thought we saw someone who looked a lot like you.
Oh, possibly in some photographs? There are a few of me around, especially if you did use the servants' quarters. We keep a few in there.
That must be it, yes.
And she hears a little bell come from the dining room. She says, "Oh, excuse me, please. I must go and serve the guests more drinks." She leaves. Whoops.
Well, she looks very happy for a person that's been dead for a month.
I don't think we're going to solve anything until we go upstairs.
I agree. I think as much as I don't want to be here, we need to go upstairs.
Where are the stairs upstairs? Is that here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so passing by the dining room, I'm gonna put an eye to count the Alfreds, Arthurs, Lester's. The
Lester
Lesters.
Goodman's, yeah.
Do we still hear them, right?
Yeah, they're all still enjoying the dinner party. So you look in, do you, and see what's going on in the dining room?
Yeah.
Okay, so from their behaviour, from what you can tell looking in, dinner looks delicious. Although you notice with shock that the food all appears to be rotten dead rats. Piles and piles of them upon the table. You're going to need to make a sanity roll for me, please, as they're just gouging on these dead rats, biting heads off, chewing on tails, pulling them apart.
Yes.
Okay, you're fine. Anyone who looks will have to make a sanity roll, but if you don't look, you're fine.
Vinny, what, the food
I
that
think it's only me and you here at the moment.
Oh, I thought it was Vinny there.
At that moment, they all stop eating as Augustus taps a fork against the glass for silence and stands up and says, "Here, a toast to my daughter Veronica, who will be practicing the Abramelin operation soon." And the Lesters all stand up and say, "A toast to Veronica." And they drink their drink. As they drink it, the lights flicker off, and then the room goes dark, pitch black. There's silence for about three or 4 seconds, and then the lights come back on, and all of the Lesters have gone.
Ah. And the rotten food?
The rotten food's disappeared as well. It's just clean plates, clean cutlery. It's as clean and pristine as it was when you first looked upon it.
I'm scratching my head evidently and clearly for everyone. I move on the side and I turn around to the group and I say, "There's something not quite right in this house."
Yeah, I never looked at really. And I'm sort of looking at everybody else and saying, "What happened to her?"
All the Lesters have disappeared. And all the rotten food, there was rotten food, not normal food, it was rotten food, is now gone, and everything is pristine as when we first looked at it. Oh well, let's go upstairs.
Yeah, must be really efficient staff.
Heh. Ah, right. Hang on. The lights did turn off for about 3 seconds. Between the Lesters and the non-Lesters. Okay, well, let's go upstairs then.
Okay.
Is the rest coming with us? Oh. Anybody else come in? Let's see, Guy.
Where are we going?
I'll move you into the stairs on the bottom
Stairs
part of the
over
map.
this
If you look at the bottom half of the map, you will see your tokens. You should see your tokens appearing on the stairs as you go up. And oi,
Oh yeah.
as you go up in order that you're going up.
Yep. Going up, does the master of the house and the others and the staff realize that we're going up, or and just ignore it, or they don't?
You don't hear anything, so you think you're okay.
Right, because we were told not to
Yeah, exactly.
go upstairs. I'm wondering if they noticed. Oh well, I'm on the landing now. So
No one has said anything, so you appear to be okay.
Like,
Can
appear.
everyone see and move their tokens on the bottom part of the map?
Yeah.
So I've played with the dynamic lighting and sorted it out. The doors up here should all work properly this time. I'll just give you a description. As you come up the stairs, from the hall, the stairs ascend the west wall, then bend towards the landing on the right. Up here there are 4 closed doors. Leaning against the wall beside one of the doors is a copper coal pan, which is that thing there, and a long-handled broom. Immediately upon reaching the top of the stairs, you are overcome by the faint smell of decay and rot, though you cannot tell exactly where it is coming from.
Can I go up and start listening at these doors to see if I can hear anything inside?
Yeah, make a listen roll.
Listen's going to be here somewhere. There it is.
Very good. Make sure you check it off. You can't hear anything from the bedroom, but downstairs, coming from downstairs, you hear the faint sound of the piano playing from the lounge.
Maybe the Lesters and the family have gathered around the piano now.
I'll listen at this one on the far end.
Oh, that's the bathroom door. Yeah, listen. Make a listen roll.
Okay.
So, you think you hear from inside someone talking?
Psst, hey everybody, there's somebody inside at the bathroom.
Oh. Okay, we don't want to go in there now, then, do we? Do we?
No. I don't think we need to go inside when somebody's in the bathroom.
Good. Okay.
And how about this other one near the... No, could you describe this? The long broom handle and what was the other thing?
Oh, a copper coal pan. So
Coal pan.
A coal pan used for moving coal between fire, or I think it's used for, you put coal in it and put it under the bed, don't you? Under the mattress, and that heats the mattress up.
That's a bedpan.
Oh yeah,
No, a bed pan you used to go to the toilet in.
bed warmer.
A bed warmer.
Bed warmer.
Is that what it is? Okay, well this says a copper coal pan, so I think it's just used for removing coals and pouring.
Yeah, so that you into a fire, you like put the coals in, shovel it in when the fire's going. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me do a spot hidden on that to see if there's anything unusual around it or under it or.
Sure. Okay.
Success.
With that hard success, you notice that it's empty. That it hasn't been used. It appears to have been used in a long time.
Oh, they just left it out here as a trip hazard. That was very negligent of them. I'll push it up against the wall so nobody trips over it.
Okay.
And now listen at this door.
Okay, please make another listen roll.
Quiet in this.
Yeah.
This. Did Frances already open a door? It looks like.
No.
I think someone did. Yeah.
I moved the token there by mistake. Sorry.
That's okay. If you want to open the door. You're welcome to click on any door you want up there and explore. It is now open, so you're welcome to move into the chamber if you want.
If I only could.
Oh, have you gotten stuck behind it? I'll move it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the problem with the doors. You can get stuck behind them. So I'll do a description of this room again. The second door from the right on the hallway appears to be... Oh, whoops. That was supposed to be blocked by something. Can you make a strength roll for me?
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
So it basically, as you push it and it opens slightly, you're still back there. It appears to be blocked by something.
Okay. So I can't manage.
So you can't. It's blocked. It's closed. You can make a spot hidden to try and see what's blocking it. Or yeah.
Can I help her push?
Yeah. Make a strength roll if you want to help her push.
There's something big blocking this, guys.
No, Abraham, you can't quite get the angle.
Step up and help her push.
Yes.
What would you like me to do?
Another strength roll, please, if you're pushing as well.
Okay. Nope.
Golly, there's something.
We need to get down the gym, guys.
really strong behind this door.
Can we push together and maybe get advantage on the roll? Or bonus die on the roll?
Yeah, the next person who does a strength check and get a bonus die if you're helping. If you're doing it together.
Yes, we all will.
Okay. Who's rolling then?
Who's going to make the roll?
Yeah, who's pushing?
I've got a 65, so do I do it again? Or do you want to get somebody else to do it?
I think you're the strongest.
Okay, so strength check from Abraham with a bonus die, if everyone's helping. At the same time, you unify your strength, and...
I've got it this time, yeah.
With a tremendous shove, the door flings wide open.
Look at that.
It would appear that the door was sealed with wax, which is why you couldn't open it to begin with. And on the other side, the entire floor of the otherwise empty room is covered with fine sand, at least 2 inches deep by your estimate, but deeper near where the door was, so obviously it had built up around the door somehow, which is why you had such difficulty getting the door open. Grooves from a rake, which you can see propped up against the wall. I haven't propped it up against the wall because you wouldn't be able to see it properly, but that's the rake. Uniformly run the length of the room, indicating that great care went into laying the sand.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
that's not weird at all. What's this? Is that is the fireplace?
What? Sorry, this
Yeah.
is the fireplace. Yeah.
Okay, I'll sort of drag around some of the sand with my feet and see if there's anything underneath it. You said it's a couple of inches, didn't you say?
Yeah. You notice that the floorboards in between have been sealed with wax as well. So whoever designed this, it was very carefully done.
Any of you guys know anything about the occult? Know why you might do that? I mean, maybe it stopped. No, she had it was sandy floor in the cellar, wasn't it? So she could still come around there.
Oh yeah, Sterling, what do you think about this thing? Can we make occult roll or something like that?
Yeah. Please make occult rolls, or Cthulhu Mythos rolls. Well, yeah.
Which one's better, or does it not matter?
Well, occult is higher, but which one do you want?
My occult's higher.
Oh.
Yeah, my occult went okay.
Hey.
Okay, so from what you've passed the occult test. It was Sterling who did it, who remembered it earlier, wasn't it? Who passed his occult check earlier and knew about the Abramelin operation. From what you recall, this would be used for the later part of the ritual, wherein it would be possible to summon and bind demons, so that they could no longer have a negative influence in the person's life.
Sorry, do you mind to repeat that, please?
Yeah, so it would be used in the later stages of the Abramelin operation ritual, where they would summon and bind demons, so that they could no longer be a negative influence on the ritual caster's life.
Okay.
And Sterling, since you're closest to the door as well over here, you notice that the French door, which is normally a sliding door, has been locked and it appears to be nailed shut. Its gaps have been sealed with wax in a similar fashion to all other entrances in the room. And that's it. It's just locked, nailed shut, and its gaps have been sealed with wax.
Can I do... would it be intelligence to figure out about this wax thing? It seems a little bit strange. Like, is it like to stop like smells coming out, or...
You've already passed your occult, so an intelligence check isn't necessary. You believe it's part to do with the trapping of the demons.
Oh, okay. So it's not like anything. Yeah. I was thinking
It's to keep the sand in, and to then therefore create a basically bubble in which the demons had no way of escaping, a seamless, exitless room that they'd be trapped in.
So it's just occult. It's not anything medical or sciencey. I was thinking.
No, it's all to do with the Abramelin operation ritual.
Okay. I will explain to everyone else.
So you think this sand is for that, then?
And I'm guessing. I mean, can we see any evidence of anything weird in here? Is there anything like bleeding, or just plain sawdust?
It's all just plain white sand in a completely empty room, completely sparse and bare. White paneling everywhere along the walls, and wax in the floorboards, in the gaps between the floorboards, wax between all the doors, in the crevices and the cracks, sealed wax sealing it all in.
Okay, so the wax is so that the sand doesn't go out.
Yeah, and to create an airtight bubble room.
Yeah, and create the airtight where the demon is trapped in. Okay. There's definitely nothing wrong with this house. No. Okay, so cupboard.
Francis, you see a built-in closet which is completely empty.
Yeah. Okay. And this is a window, yeah?
That's a window, that's correct, yeah.
What is the outside world looking like?
You pull back the curtains and discover that the window has been bricked up.
Ah, okay.
There are bricks
Okay.
now where the window should have been.
I got stuck in the bricks.
Yeah, they feel solid. You just hit your palm against a solid brick.
Yeah, and I got stuck in it.
Oh, you got stuck. I thought you said I go striking the brick. Sorry,
No, I got
hang on.
stuck
I'll
in the
move.
brick.
Yeah, I'll move the window out of the way. There you go.
Thank you.
That's right. So yeah, you open the curtains and see that there's solid
Jumped out
bricks
of-
now blocking the window.
But she jumped out of the window because I couldn't see her.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna go and see something else.
I'll listen at this door.
Oh, that's the sliding French door, isn't it? Yeah, please make a listen roll.
Oh, there's a door, of course. Oh,
You
right.
can't hear anything but the lilting piano music coming up from down the stairs.
Anyone listening at the other door?
Yeah, I'll listen at the other one. Oh, hard success.
It's silence from the other side of the door.
And what about this fireplace? Does that look like it's anything weird, like plopped up and waxed up or anything like that, or is it?
No, just an empty wax fireplace. Not wax fireplace. An empty fireplace with sand in it now.
But the top's not sealed or anything
The
like
top's
that.
not sealed, no. Not as far as you can see.
Hmm.
Well, should we try to bust open a door? Or melt the wax and then try to open it?
Oh, I should...
Go on.
Sterling, can you make a spot hidden for me?
Mm-hmm. Fail. Can I use my magnifying glass to do it again?
To get a bonus die, yeah, sure.
It's a bonus. Oh, yeah, sorry, a bonus one. Yeah, that makes it a success, right?
Yeah, that turns into a 42 success. So you notice the door that you're standing at hasn't been sealed by wax, that you can actually easily open it.
Oh, okay. I guess I've already listened, there's nothing there, so I'll open the door.
Yeah, click on it, it should open.
Ooh, okay, go through it. You showed me for a second. There we go. Oh, okay. Guys, I think there's a lady here. We might want to come inside.
I'll move you back slightly so you can move your token.
Ready the gun.
She looks like she's on the floor. But yeah, that don't mean nothing, does it?
We're waiting for you to go inside first, Sterling.
Sorry, yeah, it was, it won't actually let me go inside. It just lets me kind of look through the door.
Oh, really? You can't move your token? Sorry, I was moving
No,
it
it's-
as well. I don't know why it's...
Yeah, it kind of lets me look through. I can see in, but then it doesn't let me actually get...
There you go, Alex. Let me go in.
Nah, it's worked now. For a minute, I could just look.
Okay,
I
cool.
think you just have to drag it further than you think, maybe.
Yeah.
You may have got stuck
okay,
on some of the dynamic lighting wall or something. So I'll give you all a description of this room. This sparsely furnished square room conveys the sense of being a place of worship. Another empty built-in closet in the corner besides the door to the chamber. The floorboards, wall paneling, and entire ceiling are all made from white pine. In the center of the room is a cuboid altar, also made from white pine. Let's have a look. Yeah, sorry.
Are we supposed to know? No, nothing. No worries. Are we supposed to know the meaning of white pine?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's
Sorry.
just maybe. It's white pine is used, so is that because it has some particular?
Oh, is it a
properties?
significant? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you make an occult roll?
I did in the other room. Yes.
Yes, but you didn't pass it, did you?
Nope.
So you're not sure.
And it wasn't about the white pine, though, is it? Was it?
Yeah. So
that would be
make
a
another
roll,
occult
then.
roll. See if you know anything about that.
Nope.
Nope.
Let's see if I can do it.
Mr. Occultist.
I think. Oh no, Frances. I think's got the highest occult, but she's just not rolling great,
Nope. Not
and I am not either. No.
So on top of
you're old, darling.
sorry. On top of the altar is a large silver censer containing ash and incense that looks similar to that found in the pit outside the front of the house. Suspended above the altar from the ceiling is a large ornate glass lamp. While its wick remains, all of its oil has been used. Light directed at it refracts as though it were crystal, causing a myriad of subtle colours to dance around the room. A decaying body lies between the altar and the vast windows on the south-facing wall that overlook the balcony above the veranda. Can everyone make a sanity roll for me, please? Whomever it was died wearing a simple black mourning dress. Her feet are bare and her body appears in a natural state of decay, while ashes from the incense burner cover her long, pale blonde hair and forehead. The faintest hint of a smile can be seen on her face, despite the length of a stick-like object being impaled through her ribcage and protruding from her back. Okay, so...
I'm just going to mute.
Yeah, thanks. Francis and Sterling, can you both please roll a D3 for me? So this body creeps you out, gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Remind me, is it /
R space D3.
space 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
So you both lose that much sanity, and can you also please both roll D14s for me to get your involuntary actions?
I have a 13.
You begin stuttering uncontrollably.
Oh, stuttering, sorry.
Stuttering.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I
And
see.
a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You throw something you're holding. Were you holding anything? You had your magnifying glass out, didn't you?
Yeah, but I put it away. I put it away. I just
Okay.
got out to look at the wall.
Well, you dropped something.
I'm happy to drop anything, but I'm not dropping my expensive magic.
Maybe you had a torch out then, or you were holding a weapon of some kind. I'm not sure. What does Sterling have on him?
Oh, well, he would have had his whip out, yeah. So he would have probably thrown his whip, yeah.
So you just dropped the whip in shock, basically.
Okay, that's better than my expensive magnifying glass. Plus, I'm nearly going crazy. I might be doing a guy today, guys. That's the only
Ooh.
points I've got left.
How exciting!
Oh, wow. Oh,
I'll come
I've
up for it.
I've lost 7. I've lost 7 sanity points over these 2 games. I've got. How many did I just lose? I've got 7. Oh, I've got 7 left. So yeah, if we get a big scare, I'll probably be going crazy.
Okay, good to know. I'll factor in a big scare somewhere then.
Thanks.
oh.
Could I check to see for medicine to see how she died?
Yes, make a medicine roll, please.
No.
You believe it has something to
Can
do with
we-
a stick through her chest.
I examine the lamp of hope thing.
You can indeed. Please give me a intelligence roll.
Okay.
Abraham, you deduce from your medicine roll that she deliberately fell from the positioning of her hands and the smile on her face and the angle of the wand. You believe that she did it to herself, that she fell upon the stick deliberately. And Sterling, with your intelligence success, you can deduce that the lamp is in fact not made of glass. It appears to be crystal of some kind.
Sorry, I've been talking and I'm just realised I'm still on mute.
Right.
So yeah, I was trying to find out any more about whether or not how she died. I got that what you said.
Okay.
But does she bear any resemblance to any of the party goers downstairs, like the daughter, for instance?
Yes, she's wearing a black morning dress and she has pale, long blonde hair. You believe she looks very similar, or if not related to Veronica.
So I think that means that at least 3 of the party goers downstairs are dead.
That would seem so. Are you saying that out loud, I suppose, yeah?
What if we were to add some oil to the lantern and light it? Perhaps it'll reveal something.
Oh, no.
Well, I think it's already glowing, right? Or is that just for...
That's
No, it was
that's
out.
just the picture. It's out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do we have some oil?
In the bag, probably will have, yeah.
Can we
Before
steal
it does-
something? We
Yeah,
stole
before it
something
does
that was flammable before, I think. Like, something? I'm sure we stole something that was flammable before.
I have.
We bought stuff for camping
cigarettes.
supplies, so
I have some cigarettes.
Yeah, I smoke. I've got my lighter, I guess.
Yeah, I got the lighter cigarettes.
Well,
This
you
is
can.
a fire.
You'd be able to light the wick, even if it would go out after a little while with no gas, basically,
Oh, is it a gas one or is it a?
or oil. Sorry, or yeah. There's a
Yes,
wick.
I
There's a
think
wick
we
still
have
in it.
oil.
Yeah.
So maybe kerosene.
Is this a fireplace?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. It does. Does he have any things to help a fire start?
Make a luck roll. See if there's any fire. Yeah, I guess it would be kerosene, small kerosene or oil lamp or something nearby. No, nothing there. Unfortunately, it's blank.
Is there anything odd or strange about this fireplace?
Please make spot hidden.
No, it's not my evening, is it?
It is not your evening, so you trip again and crack your. You fall into the fireplace, crack your head. Please roll a d3 for me.
Ow!
Francis.
Ouch! Why would I? Why would I have done that? This right one.
Don't
So that's
forget,
my
if you have armor, then you deduct the armor.
Oh yeah, of course. Thanks, sorry, man. Stupid fireplace. So what have I done to you?
Do you wish that she lose more intelligence points as well? Now that she's back.
I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean.
I'm going in the toilet.
That's another door that leads out onto what you can see to be a balcony above the veranda.
I'm going to the balcony then.
It is locked, that door.
Oh, lock picking.
Okay, try your lock picking.
I am lock picking. Or not! Oh, come on.
Francis, you really have lost. Francis, you really have lost your intelligence. I'm upset.
I
for
have.
you.
Oh, it's just yeah. What is this? A lock? What am I doing here? Yeah. Okay, so I go out the other room. If they want to light that lamp, I don't want to be there.
Okay.
I don't want to see what they see.
Sterling gives Francis like a little bit of paper and some crayons, just so she can doodle and stuff. Busy.
Sorry, Guy, you just walked past the altar from here, didn't you? So you notice
I did.
as you go past, at the rear of the altar has 2 doors in the back of it. It says like a cupboard-like interior underneath the altar.
Vinny, look at this. 2 doors in the altar. So, are we talking the rear, it being here or here?
Yeah.
There, okay.
Where the O is in the oratory.
I'm just gonna put myself here, but I'm still here. It's just because otherwise I don't see anything.
Okay, I understand, yeah.
Can I take the lamp down because I feel it's useful? Plus, it's called the Lamp of Hope, so it sounds like not scary.
But I think maybe Sterling, it might be necessary to keep it in its current position if it's going to reveal anything based on the position that it's in.
Okay, so maybe we should light it and then see if it does anything then?
Yes, yeah. Give it a light.
Okay. I'll use... Well, I guess there's the stuff in the fireplace, plus me and Francis have got the lighters, haven't we, to light it?
Okay, so when you...
myself-
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I put myself back there because in reality, actually, I don't want to see what's happening in there. So I'm not seeing it.
Okay. So as you light it, it ignites, no problem. And each of you standing around it feels just some brief moment of tiredness washes over you. You feel utterly exhausted and drained. And then a moment later, it passes. And you feel okay again. Can you all remove 1 magic point from your character sheets, please?
Ooh.
You mean permanently or temporarily?
No, just 1. You've spent 1 magic point of your magic.
Oh, okay.
So can we do an occult roll or Cthulhu to see if we know what it did?
This would be a Cthulhu mythos, not a cult.
Are they describing it out loud, what's happening?
I don't know, are they?
Are you?
Well, I guess we'd say we felt a bit tired.
Would that be enough for me to try an occult roll? Oh no, sorry, a Cthulhu Mythos roll?
No, unfortunately, because you're not in the room. You don't...
Yeah.
Unless you go and examine it specifically.
Oh, right, no.
All right, let's bend down and open up the doors.
Sterling, you little bastard.
Yay! Do I
Very
control
good.
the vampires now? Like it never happens.
So
Can I
you...
increase that there? Can I increase my get to roll at the end?
No, unfortunately it doesn't work like that. Cthulhu Mythos is the one skill that you don't get to improvement check roll. Which is a shame.
That's never gonna happen. That's
Yeah,
never
that
gonna
and credit rating, right?
CR, yes, yeah, credit rating. That goes up when you get, promotions and things like that, or in vast sums of wealth.
It's cool. I'm happy controlling the lamp of hope or whatever. That sounds cool.
Sterling, it looks like you've discovered something, some insight. Please share with us.
It is. What is it, Julius? What does it do?
I'm just reading to see how much information I should reveal to you.
Everything. Tell us all.
While he's doing that, I'd like to open up the doors.
Well, hold off, Vinny. Let's see what he found out first.
He's gonna look down at everyone and be like, "I am Bang Bang. Worship my lamp," and see if I can control you guys.
Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste something into the Discord channel for you. I'll just DM you on Discord, and then you can choose to reveal however much you want to reveal.
Oh, okay. So I know what its true name is then.
Yeah, Cthulhu Mythos, so for people watching at home, if you succeed in a Cthulhu Mythos roll, then you're able to identify and understand exactly what Cthulhu Mythos you're dealing with. So in this case, what the item is, how it works, and what happens when you light it, that kind of thing, which Sterling now knows.
Okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't think the labeling of this was right. It's actually called a beacon of chaos. Must have seen it in one of them. And we do need, and I guess it makes sense that I'd know this because it's connected to that a Bramlin operation.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're probably harvesting magic from people to get this thing going, and then it's going to summon up someone from the court of Azathoth. That's probably going to be fun.
Azathoth. That is isn't that some kind of mythical god?
I'm pretty sure it is, but it says that it probably needs like a shitload of magic points. So I think we're okay, but then maybe we're going to get loads of magic off these people who came to the party. So, yeah.
As he mentions, as he mentions the people from the party, can everyone please make an intelligence roll for me? Everyone who's there, please make an intelligence roll. Okay, very good.
Hey.
So it all pops into your mind the instant he says it. The Lester Goodman first said when he arrived on site for the dinner party, "How's that lamp I sold you treating you?" To Augustus.
How's that lamp?
I think we smashed the lamp to bits.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's a good idea. It might I don't know. Scared it'll like summon something by mistake. Plus, I want to show Frances and be like, Frances, this would look good in your shop. It's shiny.
Well, the lamp.
Don't encourage her. You know she's not having a good day.
That's what I think. Of like
I'm
Frances.
actually in the cupboard. I put myself in the cupboard.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking it with me because I think that. Well, at worst, we might be able to bargain with them downstairs or something.
Okay. I'll stay in the cupboard.
Oh, Francis, what about your spells? Do you have anything that's connected to Azathoth? Is he on? You know, you had some new spells that you learned, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nope.
Not
The latest
not that I
checklist.
can remember.
Well,
Not that I can remember, but it might be in those 17 points of memory. That go.
Yeah.
I think Vinny wanted to look inside the doors here to the altar.
Okay, so
Yeah, do we think it's safe to do so now?
I close the door of the cupboard now.
Well, nothing here is
Depends on
safe.
your definition of safe, to be honest.
Is it safe?
is it safe?
Can we open it now?
Yeah, so opening the two doors on the altar reveals a cupboard-like interior within which is the following: a pure white linen tunic with full-length sleeves, a knee-length scarlet and gold silk robe with shorter sleeves, a girdle of pure white silk, a headband of golden silk, a large globular glass bottle containing oil that smells of myrrh, cinnamon, galangal and olives, and a pine shoebox-sized case containing powdery incense that smells of frankincense, storax and agar wood. So lots of very ceremonial items.
Pull them all out and spread them on the floor.
Okay,
Let everybody see them.
cool.
Could we make occult checks to see what kind of ritual these might be used in?
Yes, you can do, yeah.
With your 5 and my 5.
Well, others have higher occults.
Yep, so everybody sees
Fair.
them now. They can...
Francis? Sterling? What
Francis
do you
is
make of
currently
these?
hidden in a cupboard.
Oh, okay. Sterling, what do you make of these vestments and such?
I think they'd look good on you, Sterling. Sterling's tongue-tied.
Agent Lincoln? Can you make anything?
Oh, you know, I don't do that kind of thing. You want me to try to understand what's going on with this? Are you really sure?
Just take a quick look. You can't do any worse than the rest of us.
Sterling's trying the clothes on. He was too preoccupied.
Sterling, you are now wearing a pure white linen tunic with full-length sleeves, a knee-length scarlet and gold robe with shorter sleeves underneath or on top, so that it complements the white linen underneath. A girdle of pure white silk and a headband of golden silk.
Sweet.
That's probably not good, you know. That's probably like your up-to-date sacrifice or something.
Now that he's actually wearing the vestments, does he get a bonus die on his occult check?
Is that how it works in real life?
It's like once you assume the role, you gain more insight into it.
Right.
Yeah, it's like what's it called, method acting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'm a virgin though, so I don't think I'd probably, be up for that.
It's the virgin who's sacrificed, not the priest.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, sure, I'll give you a bonus die on your occult. See if you can... Wearing the robes fills you with inspiration, we'll say.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into my old occultist, whatever, killing priest thing.
Oh, you need to click bonus penalty rather than re-clicking it.
Okay. I'll do that instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. That makes it a 40 or a 41.
Yeah.
So yeah, you believe that these would be used, in the ceremony of the Abramlin apparition when you actually summon the Holy Guardian Angel and speak to them.
But would I be able to piece together from what I know from the lamp, it's probably not going to be a holy angel, or would I not have pieced that together?
No, you genuinely... The Abramlin operation is genuinely, from what you understand, a ritual that does summon forth a Holy Guardian Angel.
Oh, okay. So
Do we still think they're doing that?
Yes, from
Or
what
the
you can...
guardian angel might be a fallen angel.
From what Sterling understands from his occult, that he believes that is exactly what these were intended to do.
Oh, so there's a contrast. I'll be like trying to explain to him. So it's like there's a bit of a contrast because they've got all the stuff for the whole angel thing, but then they've got this creepy Cthulhu stuff. So
you're saying that out loud, yeah?
yeah, I'll be telling everyone else because I'm like, so
Uh,
maybe the people downstairs are innocent. Maybe they don't know what they're doing, or maybe there's someone else doing this.
I think that something went wrong there.
You hear a mysterious voice come from nowhere.
What is Francis up to now?
Do you guys check all the doors, or do they just go out onto the balcony?
Well, I was just going to confirm that this one leads out to the staircase landing and that nobody's coming up the stairs. So let me take a look through there. Oh, that one is locked?
That one's locked, correct.
Okay, well, no one will be barging in through there, apparently.
Vinny, I'll look at this one.
Unless they've got a key.
Vinny's going to look at this one down here. That one is also locked.
Mine's not locked. Does that mean I can go outside?
It's supposed to
No,
be
mine's
locked.
locked as well. No.
Let's Roll20's
Oh,
playing
it's
silly
locked.
buggers again.
Just as I tried to go through, it said it was locked.
Okay.
Wait a minute, do we have egress from here? Let's make sure this one isn't locked. No, that one's still open. Okay.
That's where we came in, right?
Yeah, but maybe somebody was locking us in.
Well, I still think we should destroy all elements of this ritual that we know about. We know this thing's draining people's magic to summon something nasty. I think keeping it around alive is just not the most sensible.
I'm definitely taking it with me at least. I'm not going to leave it here for them to play with. Can I take it down easily? Is it just like...
Yeah, it's just hung from a hook.
Okay, I'll take it.
Where is Frances now? Is she out on this balcony somewhere, is she? Because I can't see it.
Oh, Frances! Come out, wherever you are.
I have come out of the cupboard.
Like
I am.
Francis,
We don't see
if you're
you.
ni- Like Francis, if you're nice, I'll give you my little cult priest outfit later, so you can put it to your costumes.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Don't think you've got a
Um,
cultist in robes.
But I'm pacing down, then I'm pacing up. But yes, okay.
Are you trying to go through that door? Do you want me to move the door?
I'm trying to get through the door, but then I'm trying to get down as well, and I can't do anything anymore. I got stuck again.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Okay, but you know, and I'm at the top of the stairs. Is there anyone coming up the stairs?
No, you can just hear music playing, piano music playing from the lounge.
Okay. Now, I just pace up and down the corridor, then back here, and we haven't looked at this door, have we?
Not yet, no.
I
Oh,
can't get out of the room.
I
Oh,
opened
wait,
the
am I
door.
out now? Yeah. Phew. Oh, I can see Frances. Yay.
Hey, come and have a look.
Hello, Frances.
Hello, Guy. Hello, Agent Lincoln. We haven't opened this door yet.
Oh, we have now.
We have now, yes.
I'll step past her and hopefully there's nothing nasty.
I can go through, and I not get stuck in the.
Okay, so I'll just give you a brief description of this room as well. In the southwest corner are a desk and comfortable chair. The desk is neatly arranged with a row of texts and books along its back edge. A large four-poster bed with drapes stands in the northwest corner, looking well made and tidy, with a table beside it. A bedside table. On the bedside table is
Turn in, get in here.
Oh man, I got caught. I literally got
There's
stuck,
books.
got stuck in a closet, literally. So what's going on?
Is everyone getting stuck on the doors? Do you want me to move them?
Yes.
I'll just delete them because
I
now
got
that
it.
you've
Great.
explored, you've got the idea of stuff. On the table is a brass carriage clock, a half-burnt candle in a silver holder, and a small octagonal silver plate upon which sit 2 boxes of long matches. Stacked on the floor under the table are 5 boxes, each containing what must be hundreds of blank square sheets of paper. In the northeast corner beside the fireplace is a nearly empty built-in closet. There are only 3 hangers in the closet, one of which is bare, the other 2 possessing identical plain white dresses that smell faintly of incense. And once again, a French door on the north wall leading to the rear balcony is locked and nailed shut.
What does if Guy is looking at the bedside table, I will look at the desk then.
Okay.
I'll cover the room. Keeping my eye out
You
for anything.
you move
might
that way.
suddenly-
You thought,
Yeah.
Yeah, found you guys. It just took me 5 minutes to.
So, Guy, apart from what I just mentioned, the candlestick, the matches, and the boxes of square blank sheets of paper, there's nothing else on the bedside table. Francis, the books on the desk, there is a whole lot of information here, so bear with me, guys. We will get through it, and I'll do my best to not make it boring and slow. So there are 7 books on the bedroom's desk. One of them is the Torah in scroll form, kept in an upright silver case in Hebrew. The second book is the Bible, the King James Version, a large leather-bound volume with metal clasps in English. Book 3 is the Quran, a leather-bound volume decorated with gold leaf in Arabic. Book 4 is this book of the sacred magic of Abramelin the Mage, translated by Mathers, a red cloth-bound hardback book in English. Everyone keeping up with this?
I'm trying in Jamboard.
Book 5, Das Buch Abramelin, a bound handwritten manuscript in dense Gothic script in early New High German, and I've got an art piece to show you all for that.
Okay, nice.
Book 6 appears to be some kind of notebook with a thick octavo leather-bound volume written in neat copperplate script in English. Book 7 is another journal of sorts, a much more slender, bookrum-bound volume written in cursive script in English. So books 1, 2 and 3 are holy books of the three main Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity and Islam. They are of varying ages but are of consistently high quality and value, and they have obviously been treated with care and used frequently and with respect.
Oh, I'm looking at the Das Book Abraham, and the weird bits on the front seem to be numbers. Like, you know, you've got 1, 2, 3. Got a 4. Yeah, it's got numbers. Well, the little lines add up to numbers. I don't know if that's like a clue or a code. Anyone's better with puzzles than I am.
Would you like to make a
What
praise
about
roll?
the weird? Yeah, what about the weird sort of shapes around? Do they match up at all to the ones on the statues?
No. Let's have a look. I've got the symbols.
Oh, I've just realised we've gone past the halfway point, guys.
Okay.
So we'll leave it there for the moment. We'll come back at 8:45, which is in 10 minutes' time, just to give our players a chance to go to the loo, get drinks, do anything they got to do. Don't be sure to not go anywhere. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Alright. Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu, everyone. We are carrying on with the Saturnine Chalice scenario. Our investigators are in the second floor of the mansion. They've just come across a treasure trove of information, a hoard of books in the bedroom desk, and are currently discussing what they found. I won't read it again because there's quite a lot of it, but they're just talking about Das Buch Abramelin, which, if you'd like to make an appraise roll for Sterling, and if anyone else looking at the books would like to make a library use roll, please, as well. Or instead of...
Library? What's that?
Yeah, library use.
How did I get a prize?
Finally. Success.
Okay.
I have to do appraise or library or just
up to you. Yeah, you can do both. You can both appraise and library use.
Yeah, I'll do a library.
okay.
They're two different
Can do that
things.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice library.
Yeah, nice. Appraise is obviously sort of checking its value when it was done.
Yeah.
It's the history of the item. Library use is just actually using the item. So those who got library use success, I think it was everyone except Abraham. No, Vinny didn't either. Okay, but anyway, you notice from book 4, the Book of Abramelin, that key passages that describe the preparation of rooms for the ritual have been bookmarked. Those who are checking through the Das Buch Abramelin, you can see that sections corresponding to those in the English translation are bookmarked, and there's a visible difference to the English translation, which is that the magic squares in the last section in Das Buch Abramelin have no blank spaces in this volume, whereas in the English one there are blank spaces. So you're noticing inconsistencies between the two books, basically.
So it seems the German version is more complete.
So the 6th book, you find a somewhat tatty notebook with vast entries that looks to be some sort of journal. Its flow of contents is hard to follow, but flicking through the copious notes, you realise they are from months of study of the religious texts before you. In between pages of notes are entries that are dated and signed. Would you like to read them?
Of course.
Okay, so there's no handout for them, so I'm just going to have to read it to you myself, unfortunately, but it should take about 5 minutes to read it all. I'll try and go slow so that you can keep up. Make any notes that you want to make.
Are you going to do it in a German accent?
I'm not going to do it. This is not. It's a different notebook, and I'm not doing it in a German accent.
Okay,
It's not from Das Buch Abramelin.
okay. Make it fun.
So it starts with, I have finished converting the rooms on the second floor of this house into the perfect environment for the Abramelin operation. The help has been dismissed for the 6-month period required to complete it, and everything is in place. The next journal entry. Damn it all to hell, it did not work. 6 months down the drain, not to mention all the time, effort and preparation that preceded the ritual itself. My guardian angel did not reveal itself, and I haven't the faintest idea why. Then more notes. Then the next journalistic dated and signed entry. It must be the text. It has to be. I will search far and wide for an older copy of the text, and when I find it, check for inconsistencies between the two. Next journal entry. Finally, my search bears fruit. Lester Goodman, a procurer of rare books and artifacts, has visited me here in my home, offering me the very thing which I seek. A 15th century copy of the text in early New High German. It is authentic, I just know it. And it also came with a unique lamp that he says was previously used by magicians who have successfully performed the operation. Next journal entry. I have finished comparing the texts, and I am relieved to know I was correct. The original is flawed. The operation requires 18 months, not 6. Next journal entry. I have communicated my findings with my daughter and sent the staff away on paid leave once more. Tomorrow I shall begin the ritual anew. The next 18 months of my life is set. The way is lit. Next journal entry. Soon, soon. My faith shall soon be renewed that one day I will see my beloved Evangeline again. And then the final entry in the notebook. This one I do have a handout for. And I'm sure you're all getting tired of my voice, as tired as I am, so I'll allow you to read through this. If anyone would like to volunteer to read the first paragraph, and then we'll just do it paragraph by paragraph through. Anyone who wants to read it, if you're all okay with that. So,
I'll kick off.
Yeah.
It is amazing how the same concept can appear across different religions, oblique wearing a different face and bearing a different name. The Malachim are God's messengers, part of heavenly hierarchy, and have no physical form, although Meridians proposed they are metaphorical representations of the laws of nature and universal principles. There you go.
Lovely, thank you, Kev. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll do the next bit. The Malachi are messengers and agents of gods, will also part of celestial hierarchy, and their forms are incomprehensible. Even in dreams, they manifest in different forms. Want me to read the next bit as well?
Yeah, if you're happy to.
Yeah, I'll read the big bit. The various branches of Christianity portrayed angels differently. Catholicism divides them into 9 choirs and describes them as being forever incorporeal, although the Sephirim are also described as 6-winged cherubim as 4-faced, having the faces of a lion, an ox, a human, and an eagle. The thrones as burning wheels rimmed with eyes, etc.
Lovely, thank you, Martin. Anyone else for the final bit?
Sure. Protestantism describes them as genderless and invisible beings that are messengers and agents of God's will. If it is required to ensure that God's will is enacted, they can become corporeal. I wonder exactly how I will describe the unequaled beauty of my holy guardian angel when the time comes. I wonder this every day. At midnight tonight, 18 months have elapsed in their entirety. Tomorrow, I begin the final stage before, if I am successful this time, my holy guardian angel will appear. The next time I write here will confirm my success or my failure. I hope for the former.
Lovely, thank you very
What's
much.
the date of this? What's the date of this last entry?
It's dated about 2 years ago.
Ah, okay. So they've been like this for 2 years. Okay.
So the lantern, though, that's not something to really aid with this ritual, is it? That's something that summons something completely different. Was that right? Or did I misunderstand earlier?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Yes, so from what you understand from what Sterling has told you, the lantern summons something from the court of Azathoth, which is a demon god, whereas the Abramelin operation is a divine ritual used to summon a holy guardian angel and talk to it. And
so if this guy used the lantern in that ritual, perhaps he summoned something he didn't intend. And this Lester guy always knew that's what was going to happen.
I was right when I said that something went wrong.
Do you guys get the... If you noticed I started speaking a bit slower, I didn't have like a stroke halfway through. Something was clicking in my head. So did you guys, the bit when it says cherubim as fourth face, and it says having the faces of a lion. Well, we have a lion statue. We have an ox. We don't have an ox. We have the human with his head in the living room, don't we, statue? And then we have the eagle plinth thing.
Yeah, and we're missing one statue, aren't we?
Ox, so we could do with finding an ox. I think that's going to show us something. Yeah, I got that clue, possibly.
What's an ox look like?
It looks like a
Big
bull,
cow.
like a big cow, yeah. Big male cow
Okay.
that can use for driving carts and things.
I was like, used for driving cars. It was like, it must be very popular.
So the seventh book appears to be another sort of notebook, written in a similar fashion to the one you've just read, although the handwriting is completely different.
So those numbers look like the numbers off the front of that book.
Let's see if they match.
The top left was a 4 and the bottom was a 1. I don't know if that. I think the top right was a 2. So
Yeah, it does match. I've got both the things up on the screen. Yeah, they all match with the front of the book.
Would you like me to read this one since it's quite a lot? Or are people happy to split it up and read it again amongst like we did last time?
Yeah, I don't mind. Whatever. I don't mind splitting it up.
Okay, who'd like to go first?
Francis, do you want to do the easy bit at the start before they start throwing strange words at you?
I would if this thing would open for me the way I want it to
Okay.
open. But
No
just
worries.
bear with me for a second. No, it doesn't want to open.
Okay.
yeah, you probably have to hit the expansion box on the side, and if you're trying to get it,
Yeah,
to
that's what I
decent size.
clicked. That's what I clicked. The expansion
right.
box. Got it. He reduced it to a strip. I know. Right, okay. I have said before, I do not believe it was a heart attack. My father was murdered. I am certain of this, but I need proof. All I have in the text is he followed. Sorry, all I have is the text he followed. That must be it. Lester Goodman sold him the book and lamp. Who is he? Why did he want my father dead? The only way to obtain proof is to follow in my father's footsteps and trap the being that did this to him once it appears again. I am confident I can hold it here once it is summoned. I know the arts by which I can interrogate it. If it withstands my questioning, at least I will have it imprisoned to show others. The authorities will have to believe me then. I will draw upon the power of Saturn and construct a ward that will hold the spirit. Sieges created from its camea will mark the 4 cardinal directions and turn the house into a prison it cannot escape. Should the need arise, these may be brought together around the spirit to banish it, akin to tightening a noose around its neck until it has no direction left in which to flee but back to the invisible world from whence he came.
Lovely, thank you. Who'd like to finish it off?
Yeah.
So there's 4 words blacked out. They've been redacted. These words will hold the spirit in Saturn's leaden grip. May the faces of the angels that guard the gates of the Garden of Eden guard this house and prevent any evil from leaving the confines of this house. Midnight, 18 months have come to an end. If I fail tomorrow and I follow in my father's footsteps, ultimately to my own grave, I hope that someone might one day read this and succeed in bringing the guilty to justice. May the fruit of any victory the spirit may attain prove to be Saturnine Chalice indeed. Glued underneath it all, at the end of the script, there appears to be a page from another book that has been torn out, followed by some sort of numerical code. It should be the 492-357-816.
Can I please ask what a noose is? That's the penultimate line.
Noose, I think. It's the bit the hangman's noose you put around the neck and strangle them with it.
Ah, okay. Okay, I got you. So basically trapping him in with... Okay, I got it. Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is from, we presume from his daughter, though this is from, what's she called? Veronica, right?
Yeah.
Presume.
So, yeah.
So she knows that her father was murdered, but yet he's also downstairs, and she was chatting with him before.
Isn't she the dead person in the other room?
Was that Veronica? I don't know. So. I'm really confused. Veronica's possibly dead now, but it probably wasn't Veronica because she was some weird thing.
Yeah.
And does this?
So
have
I think
a
we
date
need to
on
find
it?
the 4 statues and somehow get them around the nasties, and this Lester guy's obviously involved somehow.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering maybe someone's, because we don't know when this happened, do we? Like, what does it say at the end? Oh, if I fail tomorrow. So again, Julius, is there any date on this, or does the ink look like fresh?
It appears to be about 20 months after the first date that you found on the first journal.
Okay, so it's not just happened. So yeah, I think we found I'm wondering if someone's moved the last statue and something got out, because we've not found the ox statue to the south, I think. So somewhere in the south we should be able to find a statue, or someone's moved it.
I took a note of only 2 statues, the lion and the eagle. What am I missing?
The picture of the man's head, you know, when we came in.
Ah, yes, the man's. Yeah, I've got the one. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
And they say it's in their leaden grasp, so, and they were all lead underneath, weren't they? So
Yeah, then they're all lead here as well. So we're looking for like something that looks like an ox that's lead, I'm presuming.
So what do you make of these numbers, 492, etc.?
We just know it matches the start of the German book. Last book, Abraham, is got the same numbers. So
Whilst you're talking, you hear footsteps coming up the stairs, and Veronica Wayland, appears in the doorway. Says, "What are you all doing up in here? We asked you not to come in here."
Oh, sure.
Did you just shush her?
Yeah.
Come on, Francis, give her just a little slap. Just like you've had a rough day.
What? I'm not the one trying to kill or summon things. Why do I get slapped? Not fair. It's not fair.
Well, explain yourselves. This is an outrage. We invite you into our homes, share our hospitality with you.
It's not an outrage at all, my dear. You told us to go looking around, and we did go looking around, and I'm afraid something did happen. I think she must have banged her head or something, because she's very distracted and ended up walking into here and tried to go to bed. We just tried to help her out.
Oh no, you poor dear. Are you all right? What's that you're looking at? And she looks over your shoulder and starts reading.
What does she start? Oh, so reading the notes. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my! This is my journal. You found my journal. I remember this.
Yeah.
How? This is. Oh no! This is. You must escape. You cannot stay here. She suddenly looks distraught and petrified. And she moves back. She moves back
Where are you going?
towards the door. Please, you must escape this place.
No, come with me and have a
Wait,
look at
I
this. I
grab
want
her.
to go and show her own body.
I grab
Yeah,
her.
I'll make her feel
no.
better.
So you're doing what? So you're moving her into the oratory.
I grabbed her.
You've grabbed her.
I want to take her into the room in here
Yeah,
where
I
her
grabbed
own
her.
body is and show her that.
Okay. So you're moving. Is that what you're doing, Francis?
If that is what he said out loud, yes.
Okay.
Then-
So,
So you're-
well, I didn't say I'm going to show you your own body. So, you should come and have a look at this. We found something very interesting in the other room that you would want to look at.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
what's
dragging
that?
her.
Take her hand and sort of follow me, my
what's
dear.
the word?
But you
Dragging
don't
her.
understand. The demon, it'll trap you too. You have to escape. She's protesting and trying to pull away, and she's weeping now and clearly very
I'm
distraught.
trying to lead
Oh,
her
come now.
into the-
You can see. Do you recognise this over here? I'm pointing at her. Well, I believe to be her body.
She screams, "Ah! What's
Okay,
this?
so that-
How is this? Oh no! I remember now. I came back. My father sent me word. The Bremlin operation. I came back home and that fiend Lester Goodman. I swear he murdered my father. I was
We
conducting
believe you.
I was conducting the Abramlin operation, and that demon came, and I think it's trapped us here. It's trapped us here and is torturing us for all eternity. Please, you must escape. You must get out.
Where are the statues to control it? We found a couple, and then what do the numbers mean in your diary?
The numbers.
That's it.
Oh, the magic
Sterling's
square.
Yeah.
I'm doing the puzzle for you guys as we speak. I'm trying.
As she speaks, a pair of hands come out from the fireplace, grab her ankles, and
Oh,
pull
yeah,
her
go away.
pull her into the fireplace, and she disappears with a scream backwards into the fireplace, and a spurt
Well, that's
of blood
unfortunate.
spews out, and she disappears upwards.
As I was holding her.
You get pulled into the fireplace as well. Then make a strength check to see if you can hold
Oh
on.
no! I was saying, can I pull her out? Oh, you're cruel.
Make a strength check to see if you get pulled in. You fail. You get pulled into the fireplace as well.
I'll
Oh,
grab her and pull her out. Let go! Let go!
Okay, I'll let go. Thank you, Agent Lincoln.
Is anybody actually injured, by the way, from earlier on? And does anybody need first aid?
No.
I'm okay.
No, fine here.
Yeah, everyone's got too much armor.
I'm not. I've just got my leather on. I just want it to be sexy, so I've given up 1 point, so I don't. Have
You're now wearing priest's robes, aren't you? So you've got literally nothing on.
No, they're at the top, aren't they?
Still got my cool leather pants and leather jacket over it to look cool.
Okay, so you've tucked the robes into the leather pants, have you?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's got classy. You
must
know.
look very cool.
Yeah.
It's a vicar that's down with the down with the gangs.
Yeah.
Should we go back to the other room then, as that lady's just disappeared? See what Sterling's up to.
Well, I've cracked the code a bit, man, if it's correct.
So where did we find? We found the bust of the guy in the sitting room, the raven in the study area. Where was the was it the lion?
Mine was in Rosemary's room, looking outside. I think.
Oh, okay.
You're
So
all
if-
outside.
Abraham, would you like to make a education roll, please? It represents a no roll, the knowledge that's buried in your brain because it's been a while since you discovered it. Do you want to push
No, I
it
wouldn't
or
like
spend 5 luck?
I'll spend 5 luck.
Okay, please knock the luck off. You remember that there was an ox statue in the dining room when you went foraging around in there before being called into the lounge right at the start when you first came into the house.
Okay, so the other one's in the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
So there's your north, south, east, and west type thing then. They're all looking out. What happens if we turn them so they all look in?
Will that let it out? I don't. Yeah, because she was saying I guess they were to keep it in. So do you reckon? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, in the thing he says about surrounding it with the four things and the leaden guardians would bring it in as a noose. So at the moment they're all looking outside, but if we turn them in, would that
move
bring
them
it in?
closer and move them closer? If we move them closer into the room with all the sawdust in, maybe, because that's the room it looked like she was trying to trap them in originally.
I don't know, Mark. That let it go though. I don't know. What's your occult knowledge tell you?
Well, do you want to know well, Julius will tell me if it's right, and someone else might be able to do it better. So the numbers in the book, if you click on the book, it's got a table where you can transfer the numbers into letters, but it's a little tricky because like one can be A or L or S. So I did it the simple way and just did it the first one, and I got dib seg half. I don't know what that means or if it's right, but that's roughly what the numbers mean in letters. So yeah, that's something. That's what I'm telling you guys.
Would anyone looking at the drawings and the notes that Sterling has made like to make an intelligence roll to see if they can solve the puzzle?
Wait a minute, you got dib what? Could you type it into the window?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. It could be wrong because there's different ways you can do it. I did it in the easiest way.
So how did you convert those numbers into?
You have to, if you click on the picture of the book, it will come up. You have to click on the micro.
Okay. I'll have to go back to the.
Yeah, but I just did it on the top line. You can do it some other way, so it could be wrong. I'll type in what I got with the simple way of using the first line, so it's possibly a bit wrong. But I got, what did I get? What I got?
Oh, but I think shouldn't the second row of numbers correspond to the second key and the second row of the?
Oh yeah, well that might. That's what I meant.
Third to the third. So maybe you got those first three letters correct, but
yeah, but then change the other ones then.
Yeah.
Then maybe we have some actual words. But I did the first bit. I'm impressed with myself for vaguely getting something.
As a meta question from your keeper, how much help would you guys like solving this puzzle?
Oh, not yet.
We just wanted to try this one thing.
Yeah, I won't give anything away, but on a scale of like 1 to 10, how much do you guys independently want to work it out, and how much do you want me to interject and offer you assistance?
I think we're in the mode for looking at it at the moment. But...
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we've got the clues to the puzzle. We just need to see if it's right, don't we?
You just need to.
So have we got D-I? Oh no, is it D-I or is it D-L?
D-I-B.
Yeah. And then L.
L-N-P.
Yeah. And then Z, S, X.
Which is gobbledygook.
Well, yeah. But if it's the words of an enchantment or something, but we've got 4 words that are blacked out, haven't we?
I think maybe it's the magic words to the puzzle or something. Yeah, maybe we need a clue in a minute. Francis, you're smart. What do you think?
Francis, you used to be smart.
Yeah. If you could,
Yeah. Are you talking to me?
yeah.
I have no idea. Let me have a look.
Yeah, and there's 4 words that are blacked out, not 3, isn't there, as well?
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
Mm. Unless we're reading it the wrong way, because the puzzle says that every way that you can read the numbers, it makes 15, so maybe we have to do it. It could be like across or down, if you know what I mean. It might not be reading across. Maybe if we do it in different orders, it will make some words. Oh no, this doesn't. Reading it across doesn't mean it makes any better words. No,
They all make 15, not only across.
yeah, it's each way you can, but I
Each
don't
way.
know. Maybe it's tied. No, this is exactly the same to the front of the book, is there? So that wouldn't make any difference. No, I know maybe because I think maybe we need a little hint just to point us in one of the directions.
He actually does say it at the bottom of the table that this is supposed to be what a Kamiya is, or whatever the pronunciation is.
Mm.
It actually sums in every direction to 15.
Yeah,
What-
so I tried to match it, but even different ways
Yeah.
it doesn't make any better words. Yeah.
Well, should we
Is
do
it clue
this
time then?
as an idea roll, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I asked Vinny. Well, that's why Vinny
Yeah.
just did an intelligence check, right? I'm guessing.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that was his idea roll?
I think so. I assume so.
Okay.
So Vinny thinks that you're missing a key step from all the information you've gathered from all around the house.
Mhm.
There's something you're overlooking.
Yes.
Vinny does?
Mhm.
Yes. But Paul doesn't know what it is. The ox. Did we ever find the ox statue?
Well, we remembered it was at the bottom of the dining room, pointing out south.
Mm. And we need to turn them all in.
Elena, we need some divine inspiration. Maybe. Yeah, and if you look at the notes in the book, I think I might be wrong when I said about turning them in, because it says these words will hold the spirit in Saturn's leaden grasp. May the faces of the angels that guard the gates of the Garden of Eden guard this house and prevent the evil from leaving the confines of the house. So, I don't know. I don't know if that means that they can look out or should they look in. I'm just in, I don't know, click.
I'm just zooming in on the blacked out words to see what it says.
Yeah, try that.
Can you read them?
The first one looks like it could be like Sam, summer. So I'm guessing the words that are blacked out aren't the words in the puzzle, at least.
Yeah, there's 4 of them and they seem longer. But
Yeah.
to get another idea, is that an intelligence check?
That's an intelligence check, yeah, to get another edge. Oh, an extreme success.
Abraham Lincoln is far cleverer than I am.
Abraham Lincoln says, "Your drawings, Sterling. What about your drawings?"
Well, I've got them, but I don't know what to do with them.
And he places them on top of the magic, one of them on top of the magic square, and he draws this.
So it draws a line to tell you what the letters are when you're over.
Okay.
But what's the start and what's the beginning?
Oh, well, I've got that written down. So that one is.
Yeah, do you start at the T in the middle, or do you start at the dot at the end? Or is it the other way around?
You believe
I
you
don't
start at the circle.
Okay, so you would go 6. Somebody want to have it open, and I'll read out the number, the order, and then they tell you what the word is. And that would make with the four blacked out words as well. So we've got 6, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 5.
I think it's 3-3-3-5.
3, 3, because what goes in between it as opposed to a straight line.
So
right.
it's 6, 2, 1, 2, 1,
1, 3,
3, 5.
3, and then 5.
Okay.
But which line of those do you go to from that? Oh, hang on. It might be from the bottom to the top. I think it corresponds with the lines of text as well. So it's bottom, column 6, top, column 2.
Yeah. So
But I don't know, because it's...
The first one, then, if it would be X. What's the 2 at the top? Oh god, this doesn't like it's X. I've got XB so far.
Well, it's not going to be any proper words, because none of the spells have been in the past. So, then bottom number 1, and then top number 2. I don't know if this is right though. Bottom 1, and then in middle 3, 3, and middle 5.
I've got Zigsbin. I've got
Zigsbin.
Oh dear.
However you'd say it, X or Xbin, depending on how you say it. Yeah. Yeah, that's difficult.
So we've got 2 more that we can overlay the numbers with, haven't we?
We've got 3. I think that
We've
was
got
the one.
3
We
of the
actually...
4.
Yeah, maybe the
This
other
is
one.
probably. I think this is probably the second word.
Yeah.
What's the other 2 that we've got?
The eagle one looks the easiest to do because it's not got as many. Maybe if we do the easiest one and see if we can crack it. So I guess if we put the eagle on it, it'd be 7, 9, 8, 6, 5. I think. You write that down.
Is there? Do you have an handout with the other 2 overlaid?
I do, yeah. I'm happy to give them to you if you want, or you can work it out yourselves.
Oh
It's up
yeah,
to
can you? Because I'm just guessing. I'm just
Yeah,
guessing.
that's absolutely fine. So there's the eagle handout,
Oh, okay, yeah, the eagle one. Yeah, see, I would have got that wrong. So.
and then the lion. Yeah, it's no wonder that's actually quite complicated looking at it. Lion looks like this.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh dear.
Eagle one. I might be able to do the eagle one. Okay. I'm going to try the eagle one and you guys can do the rest.
Oh dear.
6, 5. Okay, let's try this one. Right. So. 7.
Yeah, I
Well,
still don't
this
get how
might
you
be.
would work out where the numbers are supposed to fit.
Yeah,
On the
let this
keyboard.
one. Let me do 6. 16.
As you're working, you hear footsteps coming up the stairs again.
Oh, bloody hell.
And this
Should we
time,
carry on downstairs? Let's go out of this room and go down the stairs.
Augustus
I
Wayland
got-
appears at the door. Says, "What
I
the
got
devil
the-
are you doing in here? I asked you not to come in here. I very
Right, so-
specifically..."
Alright, I'm pushing him. I'm pushing him away from the door. Oops, sorry.
He stumbles
Pushing away.
backwards, and as he goes backwards, the bathroom door bursts open, and Evangeline comes out and grabs him from behind, slits his throat with her claws, drags him backwards into the bathroom, and the door slams shut.
I just go, cheers.
Bye-bye. Okay.
We need to get the fourth one anyway, so should we go downstairs and get the fourth one?
Yep.
I think the other thing we're missing, we've got the numbers we need, but we don't know where they relate to on the keyboard. Because no matter where they start, those numbers are always going to be in those areas, but don't tell you which one of the 3 letters underneath them that they represent. Does that make sense? Did I just speak English, or did I just completely mess that sentence up? So we know that we've got the numbers, but those numbers are always going to be. There can't be that 816, for instance, represents the bottom layer, because they'd always represent the same 3 letters, wouldn't they? So there must be a way to work out which letters of, say, 8, does it represent H, J, H, Q, or Z?
Yep.
Would you like
And
me
I
to
don't
move
think we
you all
know yet how to do
downstairs as well?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so I'll move
The
you
next
all-
one I got was. Next one was Piss Exin. That was the.
Rosemary appears out of the library and meets you on the horn and says, "Oh, hello, would you all like a drink? How are we
No,
doing
thank you.
this evening?
We've had plenty of drinks so far.
Are we okay for drinks,
Very deep.
yes?"
Very hydrated.
Oh, okay, just give me a shout if you like anything. Goes back
Look,
towards the
don't worry.
kitchen.
I want to go through here and have a look at this ox and get the thing off the ox.
Mm-hmm.
Elena jumped through the wall. What there? Oh, Francis, is that where the ox is?
I did.
It
I
is,
did
yeah.
go through the door. I did go through. Yeah.
So,
That's what it looks like.
nice, easy one there.
And I will give you straight away, since we're doing it, the overlay. That's what it looks like when you put it on the magic square.
The 2954. But does anybody have a clue about how to line them up?
No, I was just doing what you said, trying to do it.
Yeah, I don't think that doesn't work. I don't think.
Maybe we've got the wrong order. Maybe it's like I've been doing it. Down. Maybe it's across or something. Maybe we've got the code wrong that we're using. Yeah, because I've been going down, but I guess if we went across, that would change it. It's really hurting my head. I've had to drink more wine to see if it'll work itself out.
Always a good clue.
Yeah, it's working. This one seems the most simple, right? So I'm gonna have a proper go at this one. So we've got 2, 9, 5, and a 4. So this one should be reasonably simple. Okay. Oh, Julius, can you put the handout with the numbers book thing on?
Oh, yeah, of course. That one?
Sorry,
That's right.
yeah, sorry.
That's right.
You
no
went
problem.
So isn't it BIKD, which doesn't make any sense?
That's what I'm getting at. Because you've got the choice. I mean, I don't think any of the words will be English anyway. Because, like I say, all the spells have always been in something weird anyway.
Yeah, so it could be Jane, then, I guess.
But the we don't know which row to pick the letter from.
B-I-N-D, bind. That one is bind.
Oh. Yeah, that would work. But which order does that go into which word?
The 4-letter word.
Yeah.
Don't you use 4-letter words against me? So is that word 2, you think? Blank out 2?
I think so, yeah.
I get the principle of it now, but my brain's hurting having to think this much. But
Okay.
I think we've cracked the code, right? So, Julius, could you fast forward in an hour when we've actually done it?
Yeah, if you'd rather avoid doing the puzzle yourself, we can just do intelligence rolls on your characters.
Well, yeah, because we got the first one, we know how to do it, but it's. I guess if we were all together with pens and paper, we could do tracing, couldn't we, and stuff. It might be easier.
It is just a case of trial and error working out stuff, so I'm perfectly happy for you to just make intelligence rolls instead, or English language.
Yeah, whatever. Easiest, yeah.
I can't even speak English now. Right, so which is the next easiest one? That would be 7, 9.
Okay, so with your successes and hard successes, you've been able to translate all the rest of them, and with the numbers you've put in place, you think the first word on the, I believe that's the, I'll just do it in order. First one you came across was the CM looking one on the bust of Augustus, which spells obstacle. The second one on the eagle, you believe spells prison. The third one you found was the lion, which you believe spells barrier.
Alright, I've got obstacle, barrier. Can you give me the other two? Because my headphones came out.
Yeah, prison, obstacle, prison. This one is barrier. And you worked out the last one, which was the ox, which is bind. So the 4 words are barrier, bind, obstacle, and prison.
So I guess we just have to, get the statues and find the thing we're trying to get rid of.
So Veronica comes out of the lounge and sees you. Says, "Oh, how are we doing? You coming in for more drinks? You going to come and join us in the lounge? You can chit-chat some more, get to know each other a bit."
I need to
Who's in the lounge at the moment?
Augustus is sitting there smoking a cigar, and Veronica just came out from playing the piano, and the piano music stopped.
Is it just those two, is it?
Just
Or is
those
there anybody
two.
else in there?
Just those
No
two.
Lester's anywhere.
No Lesters, they all appear to have disappeared.
Oh, Veronica, you were playing so wonderfully.
Oh, thank
Would
you.
play a little bit more for me, please?
Oh, of course, do come and sit down. You can enjoy it more from inside.
Oh, sure. I just stand behind the sofa and listening, but close to the door.
Okay.
So, do we want to grab the statues from the other rooms and bring them into this one, or?
Yeah. We might need help. I think that eagle one's going to be pretty heavy, right?
You're right. The eagle and the bust of Augustus look like it'll take 2 people to carry.
So I'll go and help him.
I'll get the
How'd you
eagle
get up
one.
there?
Well,
And are we sure that's what we want to do? Bring them all into that room?
yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, I think so.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're bringing the eagle.
Okay.
So let's get the ox and what we're missing. The line from out the other room, aren't we? So let's get that as well.
Yeah,
Go
I'll
back
go
and get
with
the line.
Go whoever gets the line one because I'm scared we'll get attacked.
You and me both. Oh, hi, dear. I think they want you in the main room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He rushes out.
Go and get the line.
Oops. Okay.
Where's my buckle?
So I'm taking it. You take it into the dining room as well.
Yeah.
So I've moved it to here.
I'm glad you moved that to there. I'm stuck. I'm getting there. Get in the room, you.
Which room are we going? The dining room or the lounge room?
I think we're going to the lounge, but we need to bring in the ox and the
Yeah, all the
other two.
bits.
Vinny, help me. We can take the ox.
Yeah.
So the
How are we all
sort of
doing?
wants-
Everyone having a good time? Augustus says.
It's been very interesting.
Good, you should sit and join us. Have some more drinks. We can chat more. I can tell you more about the Abramlin operation my dear daughter is going to be performing soon. Quite the riot, you know.
Right,
Can we
sounds
show it?
great.
Can we show in the book that his daughters wrote and see if he jogs his memory?
You can indeed, yeah. So you show him his journal.
Well, the journal that looks like his daughter wrote about, freeing him and see if it,
What's
Jogs
this?
his dad.
This is... Oh, my journal! You found it! What? The Abramlin, this is... Oh my gosh, no, you have to escape. You must get out of this place. He comes to his senses immediately. He seems to just suddenly, as if a light has been switched on, recognizes, looks around, says, "This place is cursed. You can't be here." And he runs to the window and opens the curtains and reveals that the windows have been replaced with bricks. It says, "The demon, it's trapped us here. It's trapped us and tortures us. Non-stop, forever. We keep dying over and over. And there's no way to escape. You have to banish the demon."
And do you know how?
Yeah, how do we banish this demon?
Yes. So, in order to banish the demon, you must command it to leave with your willpower. There's a special ritual. There's a wand upstairs. We keep it in the room, the ritual room, by the altar. If you take that wand, and there's a book you need in the library. It's called the Lesser Key of Solomon the King. This book, it's a grimoire on demonology. And its chapter on magical requisites details various symbols and tools necessary for the summoning and commanding of demons. If you draw the intricate magic circle described therein to protect magicians, it'll be able to command the demon here to leave.
What about the statues?
What statues?
Show him talk to him about the 4 lead statues.
Oh, they're probably not important. I don't think they're important at all. You have to. I'm telling you, if you draw this magical triangle with the wand, you can banish the demon. That's how you do it.
speak to his daughter, see if she comes up with the same story.
She's listening in. She stopped playing now, and she's wide-eyed and fearful, as she seems to have remembered what's going on as well now. She says, "Yes, there's chalks in the storage room, and you can use the white floor in the store access room. If you draw the diagram from the book, you'll be able to summon the demon and banish it. Tell it to leave."
What about the 4 lead statues?
Oh, what about them? They're not relevant. Why do you keep bringing those up?
Because your diary says they are relevant.
Oh, nonsense. Push and tush.
Still, you got any of that dynamite, so I think we should just blow the doors and get out of it.
I know again. I'm not putting that fucking eagle back. I'll be like, you can do that. Okay, so we'll go. I guess we all go together to the laundry room and collect the book.
I'm really less than convinced they're telling the truth. But
I think it's the best shot we've got.
Let's make psychology checks.
Yeah. Just give me something to shoot, will you? God.
I'd normally agree with him. Currently, I'm pretty shit at shooting things. or figuring out what people are thinking.
So, Guy and Paul, you think they're being earnest with you, but there's something that they're not telling you.
Can we do intimidate?
I think that the
Tell us what you're hiding right now.
We're not hiding anything. I'm not hiding anything. What are you talking about? I've literally just remembered this stuff. The demon keeps coming, you see. It takes us, and then we reset, and we can't remember a thing.
Tell us everything.
I have. I'm telling you. This demon is trapped here with us, and it tortures us for all eternity. You must tell it to leave. You must draw the symbol from the key of the key of Solomon the King.
I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to shoot his foot.
Okay, make a
Shoot his foot.
shot with point blank range.
I'm tired of this shit.
Okay, and a bonus die. 3. You turn that into a 34 and do 10 points of damage to him. You blow his foot off. His foot explodes. He goes, "Oh, Christ!" and falls to the floor. And the runner goes, "Oh my God!" and comes running over and just kneels by him. "What have you done, you beast?"
Now tell us the truth now.
"I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth."
There's something you're not telling us.
And he passes out.
Believe that it was summon the demon.
He passes out from the pain.
Then.
Veronica gets up and rushes at you, Vinny, and she's going to make a brawl attack against you. Okay. She rakes you across the face. Are you going to dodge or fight back?
I'll fight back, the bitch.
Very good. So here comes her brawl attack. She fails. You can do a fight back. Please
twist her wrist around. What do you want me to do?
Brawl attack to see if you succeed on your brawl damage. If you succeed on whatever you're trying to do.
You know, the brawl's not on here under combat.
Have a look at it. If you can't see it there, have a look under brawl as a skill.
No.
Yeah, it's under fighting. But that doesn't tell you your damage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That won't tell you your damage.
Yeah, but if you haven't got a weapon, then he'll just be doing an unarmed attack. If he hasn't got a brawl type weapon.
Yeah, but I can't remember what the normal damage is when it's unarmed. Duane, can you remember how much unarmed damage is? Is it just a D3?
I think it is D3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a D3 plus your damage build, which is 0.
Right.
But Vinny, you said you were grabbing her wrist and twisting it round. Is that correct? Which is a fighting maneuver. So yeah, she goes to claw you through the face, and you grab her wrist and twist it round, and she's now standing there, arm locked, in pain, squealing in pain.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ah, no! Unhand me! Get off me!
Tell us what you've been hiding, and he will.
I'm not hiding anything. Please, you must believe us. The demon here. You must banish it.
Oh, we believe we've got to banish it, but we don't believe you've told us everything about the ritual to get rid of it.
She's just crying now in pain, not saying anything else.
Maybe the demon has restricted them from telling us the whole truth.
Or it's got them to tell us something that's going to let it be summoned and do more damage.
That could be.
I think we just risk it at this point because we're now trapped in the house, right? So,
have we done psychology to see if she's telling the truth?
While they are discussing this, I'm going into that cupboard, whatever she said, and taking the book and the chalk, and so that.
I'll go with you.
Bring it here.
The boy's fine. I'll go with you and get all the bits.
Yeah, I'll bring it here next to the fireplace, ready to burn it.
Oh, the book with the
Yes,
instructions.
the book. Mm-hmm. The instructions. We don't know if they're real or not.
Okay, I'm going to stop you from. I'll stop you from burning the book, which might kill the demon.
No, I'm not burning. I'm ready to burn it if needed.
Oh. Okay. We need to go to the little laundry room, don't we, to use the floor to do the chalk.
I'm trying to figure out if it doesn't really matter what I'm trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out if there's something missing from what description they're doing. Is that if we think there's something missing, then what is it? Is it that we'll just summon it and it'll be loose, or is something else going on that just we haven't got a way to properly dismiss it? Is there a connection with the statues?
I think we should bring the statues just in case and put them round it. That's what I would suggest. Because apart from the eagle one, the other ones aren't too difficult to move. Well, two of them are difficult to move, but the other two aren't. Right? It'll just take us. We've got loads of time.
You haven't really got monster hunters.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay, I'm good with doing that. It's a precaution at least.
Meanwhile, Augustus Whalen appears to have bled out, and Rosemary has been dragged. Rosemary's been dragged into the fireplace as well by a pair of arms again.
Don't worry about it. She's used to it. It's happened twice tonight. Come on.
What?
It's just another Tuesday for them. We grabbed the Augustus statue then and dragged that out there. I don't know if we're doing bad things here or not.
Okay, so where are you dragging?
I'll start doing the symbols while they're dragging stuff on the floor from the book that Francis got.
Yeah, we're dragging the whole lot to the ritual room where they're doing it.
Okay, so can you make an art roll for me?
Okay.
Sterling.
Yay.
Sorry, this is a bit fiddly, so I'm just making sure everything actually goes to... Whoops, because when you try and drag it, sometimes it stretches because they're so small.
What's happening with the woman that I grabbed with the wrist?
She's just standing there still, crying. Are you holding her there? Okay, the art was a success. Very good. Hang on, let's see. No, that's not what I was looking for.
I'll be reading through the book for little hints and tips about how to summon or de-summon this demon thing.
Okay, so it takes... Can you roll a d4 plus 2 for me, please?
Then add 2 to it.
Yeah, very good. You min-rolled it. So it takes 3 rounds to complete the drawing.
That's not too bad then.
And we're going to be going in turn order from now on. I'll just put this back in descending order because everyone's on it. Vinny, Bufalino, and Abraham, did you still have your weapons out at this point?
Oh yeah, as soon as we've dragged them things up, my gun's out because I just do not trust this thing.
Yeah, I had just shot the guy.
Yep. Okay, cool. So we're going in dexterity order. Vinny, it is your turn.
Do we need to move this?
I need to put a timer in here for 3 rounds.
What's the combat situation? I'm in this other room with Guy and this woman that I'm holding.
That's correct. So yeah, the combat situation is going to arise with. Oh, it's deleted Evangeline. I need to put Evangeline in the order because she is going to appear at various places and attack people.
Oh, great. Francis, are you still with me though? We're together, aren't we? Like,
Where are you? Yeah. 'Cause
in
I was-
the laundry room, like with hopefully all the stuff we gathered.
So something's going on in the dining room. Do I need? I mean, I'm a little
Ah, there
confused.
you are.
So everyone's disappeared out carrying various objects.
Yeah.
Sterling and Francis have disappeared into the library and then run off somewhere else with the book and some chalk and the wand. Guy Fontaine and Abraham, Guy, if you don't mind me moving you, is with Abraham and they're moving objects, moving the statue. I moved them a bit preemptively, to be honest. But I can't really be bothered to like measure out everyone's movement and then the carrying and doing all that stuff. So we'll say you're moving these objects over the course of the 3 rounds. So at the moment you're starting off, Vinny, you're by yourself in the lounge holding Veronica.
I'm just gonna push her away and
Oh!
just push her away and then move.
Oh! She stumbles over the sofa and falls over.
Yeah, that was my intent.
Okay.
And move to where the action is, wherever that is.
So you can move.
I'll follow.
You can move 3 times your movement rate times 5 if you're running.
I'll be running. I'll catch up with Guy and what's this, Abraham, right?
Which I think is you can get basically throughout the whole house from where you are.
Okay.
Is it Z, isn't it? Or F to change direction?
Q.
Q, thank you. Q.
But I'll just stay where Guy and this is Abraham and ask him what's going on. How can I help?
Okay, no problem. Abraham, your turn.
I have no clue what's going on.
I believe you're
Neither did I.
you're
Where's
carrying
everybody gone?
you're carrying
Yeah,
stuff into
carrying
the storeroom.
Okay, well, I'll carry on carrying.
They burbled that it needs to be drawn on white, so they've moved to the store access room where there's a white floor.
Right. Okay. So I'll go that way, carrying what? Am I encumbered by what I'm carrying or anything, or is it just?
Yeah, you and Guy will be carrying the objects.
Okay, so Guy's after me. So if I move with Guy,
Yeah, you can both carry the either the eagle object or the statue,
yeah.
the bust. Okay, Evangeline's turn. She doesn't like you drawing the. Oh, I should have done. There's a handout for it as well. What you're actually drawing looks like this.
Ooh, yeah, that's simple. No wonder I had to do an art roll for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus. I'm pretty sure Francis would be helping me at least by pointing stuff out.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So while you're drawing that, Evangeline's going to play it from the ceiling above you, and she's going to take a swipe at you. Can you make a listen roll to see if you hear her? 'Cause she appears from behind you. Otherwise, this is an automatic success. 'Cause you're bent over, scribbling and drawing. Then, since Francis is helping you, she won't have noticed this either.
Oh no, it's a bad.
So you fail. So she automatically hits you and does a D3 plus D3 plus 1.
D3 plus 1, okay. Oh, that's not too bad. So 2 points of damage.
Yeah, so you did 2 points of damage
Take
to
off
you.
your point of damage reduction because you've got leather.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you?
My leather, yeah. Oh, yeah, just one.
I thought you said you took those off because you were looking cool in your biker jacket and...
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're wearing your leather...
I-
Okay, yeah, you did say leather, yeah, I remember.
That's
Yeah.
why I only get 1 point. Yeah, not the 2 points, yeah.
Okay, no problem. So you take 1 point of damage. She swipes at you and then disappears up into the ceiling again.
I presume I've noticed her now she's hit me, right? I've not just been like,
Yeah, no, you spin around to see where she is and you see her disappearing into the ceiling, cackling.
Like, Francis, is that your friend? Well, I wouldn't know. Does Francis have a realization that she might have met this person before?
I don't think... I think her memories were stolen, weren't
in the
they?
cellar, we shot her.
Yeah.
And smacked her head in.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, my mom.
You met her in the cellar, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember her. I have no
I might be
memories,
like,
right?
Francis, I'd be like, Francis, can you, like, keep her distracted while I finish the drawing?
Of course. What do you want me to do?
Costume, guns, performance, singing, anything. Whatever works.
Performing and singing. Right. I'm gonna start
Use your choice.
So I'm gonna start dancing and singing, and I take 3 apples and I go, up and up, like what do you call them? Yeah,
Juggling?
juggling. Yeah.
I thought he was going to eat 3 apples. He'd be like, that was cool. Like, okay.
And hope to fall asleep because of the enchantment on it, and forget all of this. Yeah. Yeah, I'll distract the thing that.
Okay, make a persuade roll to see if you can encourage her to attack you rather than anyone else.
Persuade.
Yeah.
No chance I can pass that. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. You're still having a go at it though. Guy, your turn.
I'm gonna hit her with an apple.
I'll continue moving the objects, I guess. Do we hear a commotion like that we need to rush toward? Or
I guess
should
if
we-
Sterling called out, if Sterling cried out or anything.
Well, if I'd have taken damage, yeah, I think I would have screamed a bit, yeah.
Can I just ask, where's the force? I thought you brought the force statue.
It is in there, it's just it's not very big.
Right. I see. Okay.
I mean, technically they should still all be about the house and then you should have to run around and collect them all. I think we'll probably do that actually because everyone seems a bit confused as to what they're all doing. So if you give me a second, I'll say since you both came from the lounge, I'll move that one there for you like that. The eagle was still in the dining room where you brought it last, so I'll leave that one there for you like that. So was the ox. I mean, they were all in there, weren't they? You moved them all there, so I'm moving them all and you can now interact with them and should be able to move them as well. So currently, Abraham and Guy, you're carrying the ox. And you did it together, so I'll say you can move on Guy's turn. So you can both move now. Guy, if you move both of them, both tokens, and the statue as far as you can move, which is probably to the storeroom, to be honest.
Okay.
I'll move the statue for you.
I can't seem to get it, yeah.
And Abraham, who left.
Oh, we're in the storeroom.
Oh, you moved out. Okay, now you're in the storeroom. Okay, lovely, thank you. Sterling's turn. I guess you're still drawing.
I can't do anything else, I guess. I mean, I just...
Oh, is that what statue is that? Is that the raven?
That's the bust of Augustus with the CM on his tie.
Right, so that needs to go where it is, basically, then, pointing that way.
Okay, we've got 2 more turns for the drawing to take place on, but we have reached the top of the hour, guys, and I can foresee this, obviously, scenario going on for another half an hour at least while we move the bus around and stuff like that. So I think we are going to call it quits there and then carry on next session with the grand finale of this scenario, followed by the investigative development phase. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've all had fun. You've all enjoyed it. Got a bit messy towards the end here, but it's quite a confusing scenario, to be honest. I just hope that I'm playing it well. Leave me a comment in the section down below to let me know your thoughts, or if you think I should be doing anything differently. Leave a like if you're having a good time, and hopefully we will see you in the next episode. If not, I'll see you in some other content I produce. I try and make content at least once a week now, so wait till next time. Say goodbye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.